I still hear your voice in empty rooms. Every night feels colder without you. I try to sleep, but I just lie awake, thinking of the promises we couldn't keep. You said forever, but forever died. Now I'm just talking to the silence every night. I hope you miss me when you're alone, when the world feels quiet and you're on your own. I hope you hear my name in your mind, like I hear yours all the time. I hope you feel what I can't hide, this empty space you left inside. If love was real, then let it be true. I hope it hurts the same for you. I see your shadow in every place, in every stranger, in every face. You moved on like I was nothing new, but I'm still stuck remembering you. You walked away like I was gone, but I've been missing you all along. I hope you miss me when you're alone, when there's no one left to call your own. I hope you feel this quiet pain, like broken echoes in the rain. I hope you think of what we were, every word, every blow. If love was real, then let it be true. I hope it hurts the same for you. Maybe one night you'll look around and realize I'm not there now. And in that moment, you'll finally see what you meant to me. I hope you miss me when you're alone, when your heart has nowhere left to go. I hope you call, but I won't be there, just like you weren't when I needed you here. I still drive past the places we knew, sometimes by accident, sometimes just to feel close to you. And certain songs still stop my heart, like time forgot we fell apart. These older nights feel colder now, but your memory still comes miles around, and every crowd still feels incomplete without your shadow walking next to me. Maybe moving on doesn't mean goodbye. Maybe some people just stay inside your life. I hope you still think of me sometimes late at night, when the world grows quiet and there's nowhere left to hide. I hope my name still lingers somewhere in your mind, like the echo of a love we never really left behind. I still carry pieces of who we used to be, and after all this time, you still mean something to me. If there's still a place where old memories breathe, I hope you still think of me. This old guitar still knows your touch. Funny how silence can say so much, and every stage feels different now. The lights still shine, but not the same somehow. The years move fast, like they always do, but sudden feelings still stay true. And every night before I sleep, I wonder if you still remember me. Maybe hearts never fully forget. Some love simply learn how to rest quietly. I hope you still think of me when old songs play, with only memories find their way. I hope your heart still pauses for a moment or two, when something in this world reminds you of me and you. I'll still sing these words like you might hear, like somewhere far away you're still near. If love leaves traces long after goodbye, I hope you still think of me tonight. I don't need forever or another chance. I just hope somewhere inside your life I matter. I hope you still think of me after all these years, after all the silence and hidden tears. Every scar, every line still carries your memory inside mine, and I still sing softly into the night, holding on to pieces of what felt right. If your heart still wanders back occasionally, I hope you still think of me. Ooh, sometimes, like I still think of you. sometimes inside empty rooms, like the silence learned how to sound like you. I tell myself I'm moving on like people always do, but every quiet part of me still circles back to you. And every city feels the same after the lights go down. I smile before the crowd and disappear somehow. And every lonely moment still turns into your voice. I hope you hear this someday. Still refuses to fade. I was stronger once before goodbye became my truth. Now every song I sing still sounds a little like you. And even after all this time and everything we've been through, I still leave the light on, hoping this reaches you. People say that time can heal the things we leave behind, but time just taught me how to carry you quietly inside. And every night beneath these lights, I sing what still remains. Not the love we used to have, but the shadow of its shade. And every old guitar I hold still trembles in my hands, like somewhere in the silence you still understand. I thought distance would erase you, but you never really left. I hope you hear this someday, when the whole world sleeps, when old memories return, too deep to keep. I was stronger once before losing you changed me. Now every empty part of life still echoes your memory. And somewhere in these melodies, long after goodbye, I still sing your name softly into the night. If I finally let you go, would these songs still sound the same? Or did loving you become part of who I am? I hope you hear this someday, even if we never meet again. Every piece of my heart still carries where you've been. I was stronger once before, now I just survive the nights, holding on to fragments of what once felt right. And even if this voice eventually fades away, some part of me we'll still be singing your name. Someday, someday, someday. I still hear old melodies inside my empty room, like pieces of the past, still trying to reach through. And every night after the show, when the crowd has disappeared, I sit alone with memories that still sound crystal clear. I know time changes everything, it's just what life can do. But some small parts of who we are stay hidden inside someone too. And every quiet moment still sounds a little like you. Last too long, I hope somewhere inside your heart a part of me remains, like echoes in an empty room, still calling out your name. And even if we never speak or meet again someday, I hope you remember my voice when memories start to fade. People move on slowly, like seasons change in life, but some old conversations still return late at night. And every stage I stand upon feels smaller than before, like life keeps closing curtains one by one, door after door. The soul guitar still trembles every time I sing your name. Funny how losing someone and growing old feel the same. I thought time would silence you, but you never really left. When old songs start to play, when forgotten feelings find their way back someday. I was stronger once before goodbye became real. Now every word I sing still carries what I feel. And somewhere in these melodies, long after we're through, there still be something left of me inside your mind? inside, you'll still remember my voice. My voice, my voice. I still keep your number, though I never call. Funny how some memories outlive it all. And every night these city lights still blur the same, but some part of me still waits when I hear your name. This old heart learns silence better than goodbye. Still certain thoughts of you return late at night, and every song I leave behind feels unfinished somehow, like part of us still survives right now. Maybe changes shape, but never fully disappears. I hope you still feel something when you hear my name, when old songs find you and memories return again. I hope somewhere inside your heart a small part still remains, like echoes in the dark, still calling through the pain. I'm not asking you to come back or relive what we knew. I just hope when you think of me, you still feel something too. The years keep moving faster than I want them to, but certain nights still pull me back to everything we knew. And every stage beneath these lights feels quieter somehow. The crowd still cheer, but they don't reach me now. This old guitar still trembles every time I sing, like somewhere in the silence still hear everything. And maybe growing older means learning how to hide all the pieces of your heart that never really died. I thought time would numb it, but some feelings stay alive. I hope you still feel something after all this time, after all the distance and the lives we left behind. I hope your heart still pauses for a second or two when something in this world reminds you of me and you. I still carry traces of everything we were, like certain kinds of love never fully disappear. If there's still a small light somewhere shining through, I hope you still feel something too. I don't need forever or another chance. I just hope somewhere inside your soul I mattered more me still wonders if your heart remembers too. Something to something to.
I stopped asking where you are some time ago. Life keeps moving quietly, whether we're ready or not. And every night beneath these lights, I sing a little softer now, like heartbreak finally learned how to sit down beside me somehow. The years changed everything, the way years always do, but some small part of my heart still wishes good things for you. And every old song we once loved feels warmer than before, not because the pain is gone, but because I survived it all. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it simply changes shape. I hope you found your peace somewhere far from here, somewhere the nights feel lighter and the silence disappears. I hope life has been kinder than the way goodbye felt then, and somewhere in your smile the hurting finally ends. I still carry memories of everything we knew, but more than this and what we had, I hope life's been gentle to you. The crowd still fades around me, one city at a time, but loneliness grows quieter as the years pass by. And every stage beneath these lights feels older than before, like all these songs became little prayers inside my soul. This old guitar still trembles every time I play your name, but now it sounds less broken and more like grace. And maybe growing older means learning what matters most, not who stayed forever, but who changed your heart the most. I thought healing meant forgetting, but maybe it means forgiving the silence. I hope you found your peace after all these years, beyond the distance, beyond the tears. these memories, night after night. But somewhere inside this sadness, I finally wish you well tonight. And maybe that's what love becomes when it survives goodbye. I hope you found your peace wherever life has led, somewhere beyond the shadows we once carried in our hands. Every scar, every line still reminds me you were part of my life. And even if these old songs fade away with time, I'll still be grateful you were once mine. I hope you found your peace. I hope you found your peace. I found an old photograph hidden inside a book, back when forever still lived inside the way we looked. And for a moment time stood still, like memory itself refused to disappear completely. The years keep moving quietly, like they always do, but some nights still feel shaped by the ghost of me and you. And every empty hotel room still carries echoes somehow of conversations that only silence remembers now. Maybe love doesn't survive, but memory sometimes does. I hope you never forget us, even after all this time. Even when the world moves on and leaves the past behind, I hope somewhere inside your heart a small part still remains, like echoes of old songs still drifting through the rain. I don't need forever now or another chance to choose. I just hope someday you smile when you remember us. The crowd still fades around me, one city at a time, and every stage feels older beneath these tired lights. This old guitar still trembles every time I play, like certain kinds of heartbreak never fully fade away. And maybe growing older means learning how to live with memories that still hurt, but somehow feel like gifts. Because some people leave without really leaving you. They become part of your story long after goodbye's true. I thought forgetting meant healing, but maybe remembering softly is enough. I hope you never forget us after all
feel something beautiful beneath the pain we carry. Then I still hold these memories carefully inside, like fading photographs too precious to leave behind.
If love leaves traces long after people do,
I hope you never forget us. We were younger then, before life became so heavy. And maybe that's why part of me still lives there,
inside those memories.
I hope you never forget us, even when these songs are gone, even when these old lights finally stop burning on. Every scar, every line still carries your shadow
Inside mine, and somewhere in the silence, long after goodbye, I hope what we had
still survives. Never forget us.
never forget us. The crowd still fills these empty halls night after night, but every song still somehow leads me back to your eyes. And every spotlight on the stage feels softer than before, like time itself is slowly closing every door. I still sing the words you once knew by heart. Funny how goodbye never really tears love apart. And somewhere in these melodies, long after we're through, part of me still believes these songs belong to you. And every quiet moment still sounds a little like your memory. I hope you still hear my songs somewhere late at night, when all the emotions return and the world feels too quiet. I hope somewhere these melodies still find their way to you, like echoes from another life, still carrying us through. I'm not singing for the crowds anymore, not the way I used to. Now every song feels like a conversation with you. This old guitar grows heavier every passing year, but your memory still lingers inside everything I hear. And every city looks the same after midnight fades. 1,000 strangers leave, but loneliness always stays. I thought time would quiet down the things I couldn't lose. But every chord I touch still sounds a little like you. And maybe growing older means learning this somehow. Some people stop being present, but never leave your soul completely now. I thought silence would replace you, but music keeps bringing you back. I hope you still hear my songs after all these years. Beyond the distance, beyond the hidden tears. I hope when certain melodies play, your heart still remembers too. The nights we once believed love alone could pull us through. I still stand beneath these lights, night after night, singing into memories long after goodbye. If love leaves echoes long after people move on, I hope you still hear my songs. One day, these stages will go dark, and maybe my voice will disappear too. But I hope somewhere a part of these songs still lives inside you. Carries your shadow inside mine. And even when these old hands can no longer play, some part of me will still be singing your name. Hear my songs, hear my songs. I still remember how you smiled back when forever felt real. Before life turned love into something fragile we couldn't hold. And every night beneath these lights I ask myself the same thing. Did your heart break too? Or was I the only one bleeding? These older hands still tremble every time I say your name. Funny how some people leave, but never really leave your pain. And every empty hotel room feels colder than before, like part of me still waits for answers that won't come anymore. Maybe some questions never truly leave us. I hope you love me for real, not just for a little while, not just until life changed or the distance grew too wide. I hope somewhere inside your heart what we still hope your love was real. People say time changes us, maybe that part is true. But every version of myself still somehow leads back to you. And every stage beneath these lights feels quieter these days. The crowd still cheer, but the emptiness stays. This old guitar still carries the weight of what we lost. Like every chord remembers exactly what it cost. And maybe growing older means learning this slowly. Some heartbreak doesn't scream anymore, it just lives quietly. I thought acceptance would heal me, but some wounds become part of you. I hope you love me for real, when we were still young, when we believed forever lived inside our lungs. I hope your heart still remembers the nights we held on tight before goodbye became the longest part of life. I still carry traces of everything we knew, like loving you became something I'll never undo. If there's still honesty somewhere beneath the pain, I hope your love was real. Maybe we both tried in the only ways we knew how. Maybe love was real, even if it couldn't stay. But some nights I still wonder. I hope you love me for real, after all this time, after all the silence and the lives we left behind. Every scar, every line still carries your memory inside. And even if these old songs fade away someday, part of me will always wonder if you felt the same. For real, for real, for real. The nights feel longer lately, after the crowds are gone. I still sit beneath these old lights, long after the final song. And every city fades together like pages in the rain. But certain memories of you still remain the same. I know life keeps moving, that's what people do. Still sometimes I wonder if your thoughts drift here too. And every quiet moment feels softer than before. like loneliness itself learned how to whisper instead of roar. Maybe some people never fully leave us. I hope you think of me sometimes, late at night alone, when old memories return and the silence feels like home. I hope somewhere inside your heart a small light still remains, like echoes of another life still drifting through your veins. I don't need forever now, or promises we outgrew. I just hope once in a while you still think about me too. This old guitar still trembles every time I play, like certain kinds of heartbreak never fully fade away. And every stage beneath these lights feels older every year. The applause still fills the room, but it never reaches here. Maybe growing older means learning how to survive with pieces of your heart still quietly alive. Maybe love doesn't disappear, it just becomes part of your silence. I thought time would erase you, but memory moves differently. I hope you think of me sometimes when the world slows down, when no one else is listening and there's no noise around. I hope my voice still lingers somewhere in your mind, like an old song you forgot but still remember. Sometimes I still carry traces of everything we knew, like some part of my soul never stopped reaching for you. If old love leaves shadows long after goodbye, I hope you think of me sometimes. I don't expect you to come back anymore. I just hope that somewhere inside your life I wasn't easy to forget. Even when these old songs finally fade away, part of me will still wonder if I crossed your mind today. Sometimes feel quieter now. After all these years, the pain still visits sometimes, but not the way it did back then. And every song beneath these lights feels softer than before. Like my heart finally learned what memories are for. I still think about your laughter, the way it filled the air. Funny how certain moments never really disappear. And somewhere inside this loneliness, there's something gentle too. Because part of who I became was shaped by loving you. Maybe some people were never meant to stay forever, but they still become part of your soul. I hope you smile when you remember me, not with sadness, not with regret, but like an old song that still feels warm inside your chest. I hope somewhere in your life the memories stayed kind, like little pieces of our story still shining softly in your mind. 'Cause even after all this time and everything we went through, I'd still choose those years again, just to have known you. The crowds still fade around me, one night at a time, and every stage grows smaller as these old hands lose time. But this old guitar still carries everything we were. Not the heartbreak anymore, just the meaning of your love. And maybe growing older means learning this quietly. Some people leave your life, but never leave your heart completely. And maybe that's enough now. Maybe that's what peace becomes. Not forgetting someone, but smiling when they come to mind. I thought healing meant losing you, but maybe it means loving the memory gently. I hope you smile when you remember me, when old songs start to play, when certain nights return and carry you back someday. I hope life has held you softly after all the storms we knew, and somewhere in your happiness there's still a trace of me and you. I still sing these melodies night after night, but now they sound less lonely and more like light. If love leaves beauty long after goodbye, I hope you smile when you remember me. One day these lights will fade, and one day this voice will disappear too. But before that moment comes, there's something I need you to know. Loving you was worth the heartbreak. I hope you smile these old songs fade into the night, part of me will always be grateful. You were part of my life. Thank you for listening tonight. Good night.
I walk alone through empty streets. Your shadow dances in the rain. The echoes of our whispered dreams are haunting softly again, again. Every step I take, I feel you near. A heartbeat trembling, wishing you here. The nights are long, the silence wide, but still I carry you inside. I hope you do too. Hope your heart still beats like mine. Through all the years, through every lonely night, I reach across the distance, through the dark and through the blue, hoping, I hope you do too. The light fades slow behind my eyes. Memories linger like autumn skies. I hum the song we used to know, softly rising, letting feelings show. Every step I take, I feel you near. A heartbeat trembling, wishing you here. The nights are long, the silence wide, but still I carry you inside. I hope you do too. Hope your heart still beats like mine. Through all the years, through every lonely night, I reach across the distance, through the dark and through the blue, hoping, I hope you do too. Time cannot erase the love we knew. Every tear I shed whispers back to you. The storm may rage, the winds may cry, but I'll sing for you beneath the sky. I hope you do too. Feel my heart across the miles, through storms and quiet, through tears and smiles. I reach across the distance, through the dark and through the blue, hoping, I hope
do too.